Let us vote for character.
Atiku Abubakar said Tinubu did not go to school, so he should not come back for re-election. Do you understand? I thought it was a lie. I had to go to the INEC portal and I found out that he is partially true. Not entirely true, but let's read through. So on the 1st of this month, INEC published the details of the 2027 presidential candidates. So I'll just read you the details of Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, and Tinubu because they are the three major candidates in Nigeria. So according to INEC, what I saw on INEC portal, Peter Obi went to St. Augustine Primary School in 1973. You understand? Let me check the secondary school. These things are very, very tiny, so I had to zoom for me to read it properly. Good. He went to Christ the King College in Onitsha. That was 1980. Do you understand? He went to University of Nigeria, which is UNN Osuka. Peter Obi attended Lagos Business School. Now let's move to Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar went to Jordan Primary School. You understand? And that was 1960. He went to secondary school, Adamawa Provincial Secondary School, and he acquired the secondary school WAEC, which is the West African School Certificate, in 1965. He went to School of Hygiene, Kano, and he acquired a diploma in 1967. Do you understand? Let me just go to his work experience. So he was the regional minister of finance, tax department in 1967 to 1968. Do you understand? Just hold on, we are coming to Tinubu's own. Also, his Nigeria Customer Service, he worked at Nigeria Customer Service in 1969 to 1989. Do you understand? In 1999 to 2007, he was the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Do you get? And now is one of the presidential candidates. Now let's take a look at Tinubu's results. Primary school, nothing. Secondary school, nothing. Higher institution, BSc. So how can somebody who did not go to school from primary level to secondary school level, you did not acquire your WAEC certificate, how were you able to get admission to the university? I'm going to explain that in this video. Just calm down. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu worked at Mobi Nigeria Limited in 1983 to 1992. You understand? And also, he was Lagos State Governor from 1999 to 2007. Also, now is the president of Nigeria. So that's what you are saying there. From 2023 to date, current. Now, let's jump into the conversation. How did President Bola Ahmed Tinubu go to higher institution without acquiring first school living, which is the primary school certificate, and also the WAEC, which is the secondary school certificate? How was he able to do that? There are a lot of questions that need to be answered, and I'll answer one in this video. The reason why he does not want to tender a secondary school or primary school certificate is for one reason. Not that he did not go to primary school or secondary school. Listen to me. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if eventually or unfortunately he tender his results for primary school and secondary school, that will reveal his real age. You think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is 70-something? That man is old. A 70-something years old man is not supposed to be falling like that. Ned Nwoko is around 70-something years and is still strong. Do you get it? So how is Tinubu 70-something and is falling up and down? The reason why Tinubu is avoiding interview and conference meetings is because he does not want to answer questions. The last time they caught him when he was coming out of Ramadan celebration and all of that, they asked him about insecurity. And he said, that's the love. That's the love for insecurity. So he's just dodging interviews for them not to ask him question, because the last time they asked him question in 2025 that, okay, you said you went to Chicago University in the United States. Bring one classmate of yours. He went to bring one white man. This is the picture of the man. He said the man is his classmate. When people try to investigate the age, the exact age of that particular white guy that he brought, that he said that is his classmate or schoolmate, they check his age. When Tinubu graduated, according to what the result he tendered, or according to what he said, when Tinubu graduated, that boy or that man was still underage, 10 or 14 downward. So tell us, how did somebody who is not up to your age, who is not even up to 15, as at then, graduate with you? There's another one again. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he graduated from one university and they investigated and saw that the time and the year he said he graduated from the school, they have not actually built the school. They have not built that particular school as at then when he said he graduated from the school. You understand? It was years later, from the particular year he mentioned that he graduated from the school, that they actually launched that school or opened that school. So how did you graduate from a school that is not existing? Apart from that, you did not tender your primary school certificate, secondary school certificate, and you tender your, or you brought out your BSc. So tell me how you are able to go to university without your primary school and secondary school certificates. There are a lot of questions for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to answer, but he will not grant interview just like that because he knows that they are going to ask him a whole lot of questions apart from insecurity, leadership, economy, subsidy, and all of that, and even borrowing loan. That they will ask him. They will still ask him about his personal result and credentials. Do you understand? So the man is just dodging interviews. He's just making sure nobody asks him such questions. And it's very unfortunate. He's the president of Nigeria, the president of the biggest black nation. We are claiming that we are giant of Africa. But right now, the Africa that we are saying we are giant of Africa of, most of these countries are chasing us out. Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, they are telling us to go to our country, go to your land. If you go to Google and search, how many countries can I go in Africa as a Nigerian without visa? They will tell you 44 countries. But in reality, Kenya is denying Nigerians visa. Cameroon is denying Nigerians visa. Morocco is denying Nigerians visa. Many other countries that deny in Africa, or not Europe or America, they are denying us visa in our own continent. Our own fellow black Africans, they are denying us visa. And we are saying we are giant of Africa. Nigeria is supposed to be a country that other African nations, other African countries are supposed to be seen as America. They are supposed to be seeing Nigeria as a country that they will come and find greener pasture. A country that they will come and say, okay, this country, I want to run to Nigeria because I want to make money. I want to run to Nigeria because my own country is hard. Rather, it is us that is running from Nigeria to Ghana, to South Africa, to Morocco, to look for greener pasture. It's very unfortunate. They are the ones that are supposed to come to Nigeria to come and earn a living. Do you understand? But we are useless to the point that if you carry your Nigerian passport to the airport or to the embassy of some countries, they will just ask you to sit down first. Even if at the end of the day, that visa was issued to you and you travel to that country, when you go to the airport, as far as you are in Nigeria and they see green passport, sit down first. They will first ask you to sit down because they are suspecting all of us. They feel like we are running for our country because the government are bad, one. They feel like we are criminals because they believe everybody are into illegal activities. So they have to sit you down to examine you properly. And people that you came with, they have left, but you are still there. What I'm talking about, you will spend 5, 6 hours, 10 hours. I've seen stories online that they went to a country. Other people that came with them have left. but their security over there at the airport keep them for 1 day, 2 days, some 6 hours, 10 hours. If you ask them question, they just say, sit down, we are coming, we are coming. Before you know, you have spent a whole lot of time there. It's very unfortunate. We have no value anymore. The president of Nigeria did not go to primary school or secondary school. If the APC supporters say he went to primary school and secondary school, please tender the results. It is INEC that will finally expose Bola Ahmed Tinubu to us, to we Nigerians. So they release the results, not even minding that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not have primary school results, secondary school results, and he went to have BSc in higher institution. How? It was alleged that late President Muhammadu Buhari did not have primary school certificate. It was forged, allegedly, and he became president for 8 good years. And we have another one again that has done 4 years without doing anything and is campaigning to come back to complete his 8 years. 8 years of insecurity, 8 years of darkness, 8 years of sickness, 8 years of hunger, 8 years of nonchalantness, because he does not even care about the people. Whether bandits and terrorists are bombing people, it does not concern him because his own family are abroad. How many times has Tinubu come out to address the youth, address the nation, address the masses? How many times has he gone to see victims that were attacked by bandits and terrorists in his regime? There's one certain time he said the opposition want to remove him from power, so they are using insecurity to threaten him. But he's a strong man and he will not leave the office. So you know that it is the opposition candidates that are doing this thing. So why don't you arrest them? Since you are the president, you have the ultimate power. You understand? You can order the Minister of Defense, the DSS to pick the person up if you have adequate evidence. If you say they are sponsoring insecurity against you, in 2012, you were campaigning against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan heavily up to 2015 because of insecurity that is not even close to 10% of what we are facing in your own regime. President Buhari that you brought to us, deal with us. We thought we were suffering in his regime. You came and you doubled the suffering. You doubled the suffering by 200% or even 300%. Dollar was 500 when Tinubu left office. Now dollar is 1,350. Not even 500 safe. When Buhari left office, dollar was around 400 and something, not up to 500. But you took it. You remove subsidy from fuel. We are buying fuel at a very outrageous amount. Now you are planning to remove subsidy from electricity, so we are going to be paying more. In Lagos, where we pay outrageous amount of money, and we have like 15-hour lights, sometimes even less. Some part of Lagos, you can get 20 hours light, 22-hour light, 23-hour light. But the place I stay, 15-hour light, sometimes 12-hour light, sometimes 10-hour light. And we are paying outrageous amounts, real money. So now, when they remove the subsidy from the electricity, we are going to be paying times 2 because government is helping us pay the rest amount. Let's say somebody imports crude oil or fuel of 1 billion. Government will pay 600 million or 500 million, like half of it, so that we Nigerians can be buying it at a cheaper amount. But now, they want to remove the subsidy. Do you get? That automatically means our bill is going to increase by 50%. Peter Obi, on the other hand, said it's going to improve our electricity, it's going to improve our economy, it's going to make sure we move Nigeria to the next level, and it's going to do just one term. But they want to campaign against him that he did not do anything in Anambra State. Are you serious? Are you really serious? They say Peter Obi did not build schools and roads. You don't have to build new schools. Peter Obi said, we have old schools, we have old hospitals, we have old roads. You have to fix those ones before you build new ones. How can you have dilapidated houses, schools and hospitals, and you're building new one? So the old one who's going to fix them, he saved money before he left. He left money in the state account. He was not owing salary or pension. Let me not go into that. Anyways, my name is Black Prince. If you are coming across my video for the first time, make sure you subscribe and like the video so YouTube can recommend this video to as many people as possible. Thank you very much. See you on the next one. Peace.